Most people wake up reacting. They check notifications. They rush. They scroll. The morning slips through their fingers, before their mind even wakes up. But imagine, if your first hour wasn't about catching up. It was about leading your life. Not by force. Not by hustle. But by timeless clarity. This is the Stoic morning. A sacred space, where inner peace meets daily power. The ancient Stoics knew, if you win the morning, you win the day. And if you win enough days, you win your life. But they didn't wake up with motivational quotes, or productivity hacks. They practiced something far deeper, a philosophy of being. Today, let's explore how you can build your own Stoic morning. Not with rigid rules, but with timeless principles. From Marcus Aurelius, to modern science. From ancient journaling, to cold exposure. We'll break down 5 simple rituals, to help you rise, not just from bed, but into life. Let's begin with inner alignment. Marcus Aurelius, Emperor of Rome, didn't begin his day with noise. He began with stillness. Before the empire. Before decisions. He turned inward. Each morning, he wrote in his journal, quietly reflecting on life's trials, and how he should respond. He reminded himself, you may not control events. But you control your thoughts. Your choices. Your actions. Modern science now confirms, morning reflection reduces anxiety, improves focus, and builds emotional resilience. Here's how you can do it. Each morning, take 5 quiet minutes. Write down 3 things. 1. What are you grateful for? 2. What challenge will you face today? And 3. Who do you choose to be in the face of it? This isn't just journaling. It's mental alignment. Next, design your first hour. Benjamin Franklin, one of the most productive humans in history, began each day with one powerful question: what good shall I do this day? He didn't stumble into productivity. He orchestrated it. He reviewed his values. Planned his hours. Set his intentions. Not to do more, but to act with clarity. Today, we call this time blocking. But Franklin called it virtue. Here's your practice. When you wake, don't touch your phone. Don't check email. Instead, review your goals. Choose one deep task. Block distractions. And begin deliberately. The way you start the day is the way you train your mind. Now, move your body to sharpen your mind. Epictetus, once a slave, later a great Stoic teacher, taught his students discipline of the body, not just the mind. Why? Because movement trains the will. It builds sovereignty over laziness, over excuses. Science agrees. Even 10 minutes of movement in the morning boosts brain chemistry, raises energy, and sharpens clarity. You don't need a full workout. Stretch. Walk. Breathe deeply. Move with intention. You're not just building muscle. You're building momentum. Now, embrace the cold start. Most people avoid discomfort in the morning. The Stoics trained for it. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I am rising to do the work of a human being." That's the cold start. Doing something hard. Early. Before your brain resists. It might be a cold shower. A task you've been avoiding. Or resisting your favorite distraction. Discomfort rewires the nervous system. It builds resilience. It reminds you, you are in charge. Here's your practice: each morning, face one small discomfort. Step into cold water. Tackle the hard task first. Or meditate, even when your mind resists. It's not punishment. It's preparation for life. Finally, reconnect with your values. The Stoics didn't chase productivity. They chased character. They believed, success fades. Pleasure distracts. But virtue lasts. Seneca said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." To the Stoics, each day, each morning, was a fresh chance. A chance to live by virtue. So here's your practice: before your day begins, ask, what matters more than my comfort? What would courage look like today? What would wisdom choose? What would self-discipline do first? When your actions flow from values, your morning becomes meaningful. Not just productive. So, let others wake in chaos. Let them scroll. Let them drift. You, wake with clarity. Marcus journaled. Franklin planned. Epictetus trained. Now it's your turn. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be intentional. Stillness. Structure. Movement. Discomfort. Virtue. These are not just morning habits. They're anchors for a chaotic world. So tomorrow, don't just wake up. Rise. Rise with clarity. Rise with courage. Rise with character. Because how you start the day becomes how you live your life. If this message spoke to your deeper self, then start your next morning differently. And if you want more timeless wisdom for a modern world, like, share, and subscribe. You were not meant to drift. You were meant to lead. And it all starts in the first hour of your day.